Shoot, I don't know what my great grandmama had she been allowed to just be a regular person and succeed. I don't know what we might have built. You know what I'm saying? So it's those.
Had my grandfather gotten the GI Bill, I would have been the third generation getting a college degree instead of the first.
Thank you. Who knows how many homes would have been owned?
Right.
How many businesses would have been started off of just the interest that's gained by having money in banks that we couldn't use, or from taking out a loan against our equity on properties that we had.
But who would be the tycoons if they weren't the only people who can get oil bills and railroad work? It'd be amazingly. And let's say we didn't even own it, but what happened if you had to actually what do you call that thing? Pay people.
The land that we owned that oil was found on. You know what I'm saying? Like the things, all these different things that have been
racist eminent domain policy.
Oh, come on. You already know. No, this means when we find valuable anything, we can just take it.
Right.
And you receive no benefit off of it. But we're going to make.
And you still do it.
Yep. And we're going to make billions, not a couple hundred, billions for decades that you'll never see for yourself.
Right.
So, yeah, those are the type of things that we get pushed back on. It is what it is, but on the flip side, what I will say that's been really positive through this Kneel for 9 page, man, it's all people that want to learn. It's people that want to engage. It's people that want to hear the other side. It's people that feel the way we do. And that's been our focus. Hey, this is for the people that really want to understand.
Right.
This is not us beating you down. This is not us making you feel guilty. This is us educating you so that you can finally understand. Here's why.
Straight up.
I posted that video yesterday of Kyle Rittenhouse walking down the street with his gun that he literally just killed 2.5 people with.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to tell the police, I just killed 2 people. And They completely ignored him.
They was like, don't come near the cars, go home.
I said, you know what? That level of anonymity, I will never know. I will never understand. Like, I'm accused of being guilty for stuff that I wasn't even there.
Right.
You fit the description. This brother, literally, there's 2 bodies up the street.
And it was on camera.
Yes. And I said, you know what? And he went home peacefully. He was arrested at his home the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the education. It's like, look at the contrast between Jacob Blake and this. You say, well, he could have been going to get a gun. He could have been getting a knife. The officer's life could have been in danger compared to, I just killed 2 people.
With a hunting rifle.
Within seconds of coming to the police to turn myself in. I can't even turn myself in.
Right.
No, this system is jacked up. And if you can't see the cultural bias and the blindness that white people get to walk in when it comes down to their sins and their iniquities by other white people, like, here's your exhibit A.
Right.
Because it was the same city, same police force. If you ever wanted a litmus test. Within days. This is during an active riot. If the police ever should have been on, like,
a 17-year-old kid from another state with a weapon that he had illegally shot 2 people at a place he wasn't supposed to be because of curfew. And because Lake County, Wisconsin and Illinois already have a curfew for people who are under the age of 18. Well, they can't be out anyway. And that was before the city mandated curfew due to the riots. So you're like, I don't know, man. I really feel like you had a whole lot of, you shouldn't have been there. Yes. And why is that the case? Like, we should have never been there. We should have never been doing whatever. But when it came to him, even the police chief was like, they shouldn't have been out after curfew. They out after curfew.
Yes.
Yeah, they should. Right.
Yes. And then you have, not everybody, you've got a segment of the population saying he's a hero, he's a patriot.
Right. So I just think, like, we have to keep, like, putting back in front of them, like, caring about other people is not politics. Not wanting someone to die is not a weakness and a failure on my end. There is a hypocrisy in going to carry guns to shoot people to protect property, but in your anger about damaging property when you shoot people, like, it makes zero sense.
Yeah.
And it's like, the reason it doesn't make any sense to you is because you have to investigate how your culture values everything except for life, which makes your all life matter assertion weird.
Yeah.
Super weird.